askReddit. Hello everyone, in today's video we are going to be presenting you people's response to a post on what disgusts them the most about today's society. 1. According to sorry_it's_cod, the amount of people that will believe anything they hear or read about online and take it as fact disgust him most about people of today's society. 2. What disgusts you the most about today's society? According to Kimmytwoshoes, that people glorify celebrities and influencers to the point that whatever they do makes online news, like it's news that matters. Wacko_7 also supported this notion by saying, I hate that word lol infulencer. They think they are some gods just because they have people following them on their phone. Another user soft_and_ also went further saying, not all influence is good influence. And most of these influencers should by all rights not be given a platform. One user wastofleshentime was not falling for the notion. He said, I always see comments like this but only a few people I've ever seen act the way this comment suggests. Maybe you just follow shitty people, meaning shitty influencers. Wow, what an interesting argument. 3. What disgusts you the most about today's society? According to nothingischoolman, lack of empathy amongst a lot of humans. I think we are seeing others more and more as NPCs than as complex beings with feelings and emotions like ourselves. Another user Darvalesh elaborate further supporting his point on these. He said, these days you don't see an incident where at least one person doesn't have a smartphone out videotaping the event. So much for concern. Another user calls it the bystander effect. Dynamite D8 continues saying, someone else will get it to help. I'll record it for record and for clout on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. One user baffling halfling went against the notion of bystanders recording being considered bad. He argued, kids have been trained to video everything. Frankly, it's a good habit. You can't physically help somebody who's getting choked to death by the cops, but you can at least help bring the perpetrators to justice. Also, taking that video is not without risk. Why would you think it indicates lack of concern? Also, survival bias. How would you see an incident that nobody recorded? Of course there are incidents that don't get recorded. You just can't see them, because duh. 4. What disgusts you the most about today's society? According to Ardith Bay. I never realized how excruciatingly dumb people are. Another user Shanishane26 replied to Ardith Bay saying, you must have worked customer service before. Then comes G Wrangler also saying, unfortunately, I challenge anyone to spend a year in customer service and not leave with a more bleak view of the world. Lastly, one user Say No to Stim also said, it gets worse as you move up in the world. I've worked customer service and went into a career in IT. I'm now aware of levels of stupidity I couldn't imagine before. 5. What disgusts you the most about today's society? According to David Gooey, people that live only to post on social media. They travel, go to restaurants, only to show on their Instagram feed. Atoll_protected 3228 replies saying, when I see this all I can think of is how stupid it must look when they are filming, taking photos of themselves constantly instead of enjoying the experience. Dukandu replied, I know a few like that. Thankfully Instagram as well as those people are out of my life. Dewopkid also replies, it's really bizarre, people can't do anything without posting on social media. Lastly, Monotons replies, had a friend who did this recently. Made a post about how he was honored to give away 2 of his Red Sox season tickets to a terminally ill cancer patient. And how what he did is so awesome. For me that was the final straw, as he does these types of things all of the time. He wants to be patted on the back. What really irked me about it is that he's genuinely nice and would give you his last dollar. I think it's from most of his IRL friends not showing love back when he gives it. I get that hurts. But you don't go around social media patting yourself on the back because you feel no one and not enough people are doing it to you. 6. What disgusts you the most about today's society? According to RxGRL 1981, how blatantly hateful people are towards one another. Shinek replied, I agree, I've seen people treat complete strangers like garbage and it's so sad to see. I'm actually pleasantly surprised when a stranger is respectful and has basic manners, it's a rarity it seems. RxGRL 1981 replied again saying, I'm an 80s baby and I don't even remember my parents or any adult having to tell me to be kind, it was just what was taught and exampled. You're right, it's a pleasant surprise when someone is kind and respectful. It's a little disheartening when that's the rarity. From what we have seen so far, it looks like most comments are related to the effects of internet on the society. Let us know what disgusts you the most about today's society down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.